Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton Players Ratings for Everton 3, Southampton 0. Let's get straight into it. Joel Robles in goal, 7.5 out of 10. Made 2 big saves in the game. Not really much more to say with that. He was done everything, done everything that's expected of him. Can't give him higher because he got 7.5 out of 10. But he deserves a run now. And even when Stecklenberg's fit, I want to see Joel in for the next few weeks. Let's see let Ronald Koeman make a proper decision on him. But give him games. He plays and we're doing well. Don't mess with that. Seamus Coleman at right back. 6.5 out of 10. Put the cross in. That led to the goal. But was hit and miss all afternoon, really. My standards for Seamus are quite high, so when he falls below it, I am quite critical of him, and I just don't think. I think today he got in too many times, and his final ball wasn't very good. Got done a few times defensively, not knowing there's someone behind him, which is a real weakness in his game. But I just want him to get back to the performance at Leicester City when I thought he was brilliant. So 6.5 out of 10 for Seamus. Baines. 7.5 out of 10. Thought he was a very good, ice cool penalty to get us over the line. I thought he was great in possession. I thought he defended quite well. Just a fantastic footballer. 7.5 out of 10. Ashley Williams, 7.5 out of 10. Thought he defended quite well. That goal line clearance alone's worth a point. At 2-0, how he got it away, it was fantastic. You could see the way the players went and grabbed them and hugged them, that it was an important header. I think it was a header that got it away. Incredible. And I thought he defended really well. He's good with the battle. I still think him and Murray, it's in the infancy. Whether that's going to work or not, I don't know. Whether he needs someone quick alongside him. Murray's not the quickest. I don't know, but I thought he defended quite well today. Funes Murray, 7.5 out of 10 as well today. I thought he had a good game. Just a couple of times he just switches off and he just leaves big gaps, and that's something he's got to iron out of his game if he can. Maybe he's more comfortable in a 3, I don't know, but a few times, although he done brilliantly when Joel dropped him in it with a shocking pass when he had 2-on-1, and somehow he came out with the ball, but Joel packed that crap right in. Martinez is gone now. Into midfield, Garner, 5 out of 10. Anyone who watches these knows that Garner's won my man of the match more than anybody by a mile. But today was one of his. I mean, really, to be honest, he's close to it. It's only because we've won and it's a new year, and I'm trying to be more positive that he's not getting 4, because he just wasn't like him today. He was more like Magai Gay than Idrissa Gay today. So he's getting 5 out of 10, but a generous 5. Tom Davey, no, we'll come back to Tom. Ross Barkley, 8 out of 10. Brilliant today. Brilliant. The only thing missing really was a little bit more consistency and a goal. But he was fantastic today at times. Ross drives us forward, good control. He had a few times some of his passing goes to pot, but much, much better from Barkley today. No, you know what? I'm giving him 8.5 out of 10. Much, much better. That's the Ross Barkley we love. And the fans, absolutely brilliant. With him, a standing ovation when he went off. And, he'll have loved that. And it's good. It's good that the fans responded like that, because we need to make sure that we get the best out of him. He can be a kingpin for us. If he can get his levels up, we can put better players around him. But 8.5 out of 10. Aaron Lennon, 5 out of 10. Sorry. He ran up and down. And that's what Aaron Lennon does. He kind of works out, but he offered nothing. He offered very, very little in an offensive position, and that's what we need. We're desperate for that. And Aaron Lennon, sorry, didn't come up to scratch for me. Calvert-Lewin, 6 out of 10. I can't really rate him. He was on for 10 minutes, was he? Look, he started quite brightly. 6 out of 10. Kevin Morales, 6.5 out of 10. Am I being harsh? Give him 7. Give him 7, because people will tell me he was brilliant. But to be honest, no, I'm not. I'm sticking to my guns. 6.5 out of 10. He flatters to deceive, does Kev. He does something brilliantly and then he disappears for 20 minutes, and I think I'm coming to the end of those kind of players. The same with Delafeu, maybe. I still love him, but I just think I'm getting bored of these players that don't really do anything. They do a little cameo, and us as fans will accept that and go, oh, nah, 6.5 out of 10. Romelu Lukaku, gonna give him 7.5 out of 10. Is that fair? Didn't have to. Yeah, maybe 8 out of 10. But yeah, 8 out. I'm struggling with 8 out of 10, but I'm giving it. Took his goal fantastically well. No, 7.5 out of 10, because I'm taking a point off him for the blatantness over the penalty. But what a finish for his goal, and the only other real chance we give him was one when he made himself and he burst through on his right foot, and he should have done better. He screwed it wide, but that second one on his right foot, lovely ball by Tom Davies, but what a finish. Out of his feet, bang, top corner, thank you very much. And that's what Romelu Lukaku does. You give him a chance. We should be giving him 4 and 5 of those opportunities a game, not just one. And who knows how many goals he'd have now, and who knows how many games Everton would win. But he's certainly a centre forward that looks happier when he's got Enner Valencia alongside him to help him out. So 7.5 out of 10. Enner Valencia, 7.5 out of 10. I thought he'd come on. He made a big impact in the game. Scored a goal, won the penalty for us. Loads of enthusiasm, loads of effort. No, I'm giving him 8. I'm giving him 8. I've just called it. He come off the bench and turn the game in our favour. 8 out of 10 for Enner Valencia. Tom Davies. Let's talk about Tom with the beard and the semi-kept wig. What a player. Kid, first full, it's kind of his full debut under Ronald Koeman. I know he's had cameos, and I know he played against Norwich at the back end of the end of last season. But he was brilliant today. He's not afraid. He's got that little bit of nastiness about him. He put his foot in. The first tackle of the game was a cruncher. He gave a free kick away. Never shied from anything. Yep, made a couple of mistakes. Got caught in possession a couple of times. Got to learn, little bits about how fast the Premier League is. But other times he drove us forward, little 1-2s, had a couple of shots, threaded that ball, had an assist. And I thought it was a very mature display from him. Gone into that midfield, and he's just going to get better and better. And the thing about Tom Davies is, it's not all going to be about this ability and these quick feet. He can just go in and be a midfield player and be a complete midfield player for us, in terms of he'll win tackles and we'll love him for it. He can pick a pass, he can take us forward, and him and Ross, I said it in the aftermath reaction, them two look as though they've got a good understanding already, and that's fantastic news for us Evertonians. 2 Scousers with a great little understanding, and that should fill you with pride as a Blue Nose. He is my man of the match. I'm giving him 9 out of 10, because it was a tough game to come into, just because there was probably a bit of pressure on him, and we needed to win this game. He was up against, Classy and Romeo, and people who know the Premier League and who were going to get stuck into him. And I thought he handled it fantastically well. To top it off with an assist as well. Loads of energy, completed the full 90 minutes, and looked like he should always be there. Just looks like he belongs. So Tom Davies is getting my man of the match today, because he was fantastic. They're the ratings. Agree, disagree, discuss, do whatever you want, but make sure you have a very, very happy 2017. Catch you next time on Toffee TV.